Wait, all right. Welcome back, everyone. We are here. It is the 2025-2026 school year. For many of you that may not know me and our incoming fourth graders in particular, I am Mr. Anderson. I am your assistant principal. And over here on the other side of the screen is Mr. Michaels, our head principal. So you'll get to hear from him quite quickly. But we are excited to welcome you back to Andrew G. Curtin Intermediate School for this school year. We've had all summer thinking about these moments and waiting for your arrival. I know your teachers are excited to have you. We are excited to have you. And there is a big rundown of things that we're going to hit in this video here today. Whether it's some exciting initiatives we have going for you this year, whether it's just some friendly reminders, and just, our overall theme and message for this school year. But with that being said, I'm going to kick it over to Mr. Michaels, and he's going to share some of his wise wisdom with you.
Thank you, Mr. Anderson. Welcome back, ladies and gents. Glad you are here, students and staff. It's been a tremendous summer, and we spent a lot of time working together to reestablish what our vision may be or is in our building. So, if we're following our district mission, it's developing responsible citizens through excellence in education. And I can tell you right now, the teacher in front of you is excellent. So, now what we need you to do is become those responsible citizens. So, with that in mind, it's very simple. We need you to be safe, present, respectful, and responsible. Four B's, four tenets of our program. But we need you to come here and be your best. It's very simple. If you give us your best every day, best effort, best behavior, all of the above, we are going to be the best school in the district and beyond. And we really believe that, and we believe in you. So just know that the whole goal, keep it simple, be your best. Mr. Anderson?
Yep, and with that being said, being your best, it really starts out with you being here at school. Attendance is a priority. We want you here on time, at about 8:25 every morning. Mr. Michaels, myself, Officer Green, Mr. Foote, Mr. Wilson, Mr. Sherman, Miss Vitko, Miss Bear. You'll see many of us at the doors. Mr. Smith, Mrs. Radspinner. We're there to welcome you. We're excited to see you. So about 8:25 every single morning, we'll get those doors opened up for you. We'll get you in. We'll get you in the cafeteria, get you a breakfast, and get you on your way. But, with that being said, attendance is important. It's something we've struggled in. We haven't been as best as we can be there. So, kicking off this year, we're going to start our cherry and white competition when it comes to attendance. So, it's important each day that you get to school here on time, your teacher can mark you present. That way we can keep track of your class's attendance. Our classes that are hitting 90, 95, 100%, they're going to be recognized and rewarded for that. So it's essential for you to do your part and show up here, because we want to see all of you here at school. That way you can be learning and getting the most out of your education. And along that, many of you are familiar with PBIS. You've had it at Cochran, Jackson, other schools you may have been at within the district. But, Mr. Michael said earlier, we are safe, present, responsible, and respectful here at Curtin. It's one of our go-tos, and with that, when your teachers see you doing those four things and other things, when you go above and beyond, you'll receive Curtin cash. Your teachers will be able to show you what that looks like here today. You have an opportunity to be put into instant vacations. You have a chance to be entered in to participate, in our final Fridays. We have some good events coming up this year, some staples like Socktoberfest that Mrs. Radspinner works very, very hard to put on with her team. But all of those things come along. You would get shout outs on the announcements. You can turn your Curtin cash in to receive, McDonald's is a favorite, extra gym time with Mr. Foote. We have a plethora of activities for you to partake in as long as you are doing your part and being your best and essentially being Curtin. Mr. Michaels, anything you can add there?
No, Mr. Anderson, certainly a plethora. That means a lot. So glad you are here, and thank you for covering PBIS. Again, when I come back to the message of being your best, we're about academic growth, but we're about individual academic growth. We need you as a student to grow 1 year while you're here. So if you're in fourth grade, we want you to go and be at the fourth grade level. If you're below grade level, we want to get you moving to the next grade level. If you're above, guess what? The sky's the limit. We want to continue to push you. But ultimately, you are responsible for your learning. So we have really great teachers in front of you, really great staff to support you. But ultimately, the responsibility, the ownership is on you. and we believe that you can certainly do that for us. So, just a couple quick reminders. It is important to get breakfast. As Mr. Anderson said, we do have lunch provided for you as well. But again, ultimately, be your best and be ready to roll in our school and in our environment. Just a real quick note, we have people to help you. Again, it's okay to not be okay. We are growing, you are growing as young adults. So just know that we do have adults in place for you to talk to. Everybody has a different relationship with each adult in our building. Just make sure you seek and find support from a special adult. Talk to a friend. They can also connect you with that because we have members of the Hope Squad and so many other great initiatives taking place. So can't wait for that to continue. Mr. Anderson?
And just to add on those reminders, it's important to advocate for yourself and just let us know how you are feeling. And if there's anything that we can do to assist you, that's what we're here for, whether it's your teacher, classroom aide, principal, secretary, anyone, we want to be here to help you get the most out of your educational experience. And with that, we do have a few reminders, students, as we are getting back into the swing of things, we expect your cell phones to be put away in your lockers as you enter our building. If you walk to school and you like to listen to music and bring your headphones, we ask that you please keep those in your lockers. That way they're not a distraction. They're great. We love seeing them, but we don't want to see them during instructional time. Okay. And one thing too, as we come into the building, some of you may have hats and hoods up, but as you transition your building and your day begins, we ask that you take those down, take those off. That way we can see you and really participate in this educational experience with you because we believe it's important to see you in our building and know you by your first name. We do not want to see you hide behind those things, okay? If there's a special circumstance, talk to us. But, we do have breakfast every day for you, lunch every day for you. When you come into the building, make it a point, get breakfast the first time you are in the cafeteria. If you do arrive late, we will work with you to try and get you hooked up with the breakfast if you did not get one. But Mr. Michaels, I think for big reminders, that's all that's slipped in my mind right now. Am I missing anything?
No, I think you what we did miss. Ultimately, we probably missed stuff, but our teachers, students, today, the first day of school is about setting the foundation for a tremendous school year. So we are certainly excited about you being here. Our teachers are excited, but I know some of you may have, and 95% of you follow the rules. You know the expectations, but it's always important for us to dive back in there and take those on so we know how we can be our best every day. So with that in mind, we're going to close and wish you a tremendous day. We're going to see all of you at lunch and beyond as we set the tone for a brilliant school year. We wish you the best and can't wait to get to know all of you, our new fourth graders, and continue our positive relationships with all of our fifth and sixth graders. So be your best, be Curtin, and have a great day.